Another two important things in your nutrition is fat and protein. Those two things are crucial to the improving of restoring the gut and recolonizing the good bacteria as well. Fat basically is known to a very bad thing in the Western diet and nutrition, and usually we were educated to eat a lot of carbs and very bad carbs that really turning into sugar, and that too much fat is very dangerous for strokes and for heart attacks, etc. But it's not that precise. You really need to have good fat, and you can have quite a lot, because if it's a low carb some kind of diet, so you need to have some kind of a different fuel for the body and the brain that is not glucose based. So fat is a very good option, and there are many reasons for that that I'm not going to go into, but it's very important. But what are the good fats? There are bad fats and good fats. Basically, good fats are coconut fat, ghee, or let's say grass-fed butter, but not too much because it's still some kind of a dairy. And the ghee, which is a purified butter, is without the lactose and some other things that is being purified. So it's okay. Ghee you can eat much more. Be be gentle with the grass-fed butter, and avocado oil and olive oil. Those are the fats that you can have and enjoy. The protein is a huge subject, because the thing is that if you're eating protein from meat or from fish, the thing is that it creates some kind of acidity in the body, in the digestion system. But by the time, if you will eat it with greens, which has fibers as well, it's going to control the amount of acidity. But on the other hand, you don't want to create too much acidity in the digestion system, and you cannot eat salad and raw vegetables and fiber. But you do need to eat much more protein, because this is some kind of the material that is going to repair your gut. So it's really important to have a lot of protein. And later on, we'll talk about L-glutamine, which is a supplement that you want to have as well for repairing the gut. But in food, you want to have a lot of protein, because it builds the muscles and the tissues and the skeleton and the nails and the hair, because it has many good things in it, and you want to have a lot. So you can have chicken, which is not the best because it has a lot of um, six fatty acids that are a bit inflammatory. So fish is better, or turkey, and also beef. But beef, you want to take it slowly because it's quite heavy. But by the time you will be able to process it more. But anyhow, this were another, personally, and not only me, but also people that are model for me that I learned a lot, talk about meat as a very good source for protein that is better for people who have autoimmune conditions. Okay, so you want to have protein and you want to have fat. What is important for us to understand that you want to separate in generally when you eat the meat and the fat, and when you eat the carbs. You don't want to eat protein and fats and carbs at the same time. You want to separate. You can eat vegetables with rice or vegetables with protein and fat. This is very important, because there are different enzymes for each kind of food in sense of carbs or protein, and when you eat it together, it just making some kind of a mess over there, and you want to separate it. Okay, so fats, protein, and you want to separate it from carbs.